Watkunuradu, and welcome to today's COVID-19 Task Force briefing. We've been doing this every day. It is 4:30, Thursday, March the 19th, and we will have Lloyd Phillips, the Commissioner of Public Safety, coming on. Also, Harry Rice, who's Portfolio Chief for Public Safety from the Mohawk Council of Kahnawake. This briefing shouldn't be as long, and Lloyd will explain why. Lloyd?
Thank you, Joe, and welcome once again, and thank you for listening. Well, again, we're here giving our daily briefing, which we committed to do, and we'll do for the foreseeable future. Today was a day we had time to spend to get the COVID Task Force, the Emergency Operations Center, a little more organized. You know, since last week, it's been strictly go, and we were managing as we went along, but today we had a little bit of time to be able to focus on getting some of our communications and more in line, emails, contact people, and so on. So it was a day to do a little bit of planning, and as well as we spent a good part of the day planning forward. What do we need in the days and weeks to come, and start outlining what that may look like, because we all know that we're in this for a longer period of time. So now we had the opportunity to say, not just look at next 2-3 days, let's look at next 2-3 weeks. So some of that planning has begun, but today we had a chance to do a little more focused work on that. As well, we spent a good portion of our day organizing information on the medical side. Many of you may have already seen it. There was a briefing with Dr. Suzanne Jones of Kahnawake Memorial Hospital Center, along with Lisa Westaway, the Executive Director, and myself, which was mainly Dr. Jones doing the speaking, where she outlined very clearly the situation that we're in, rationale behind decisions being made, and also looking forward to what could happen down the road. From her professional opinion, also with the input and with the guidance of many people working in the community who are physicians and specialists, as well as guidance from people at the McGill University Health Center in Montreal and Jewish General. So a lot of people are involved in the decisions that are being made, and she does a very good job of relaying that information to the community, and also had the opportunity to answer many of the questions from the local media who were invited. If you didn't see it, I highly encourage individuals to watch it in its entirety. It's available on Kahnawake 911. There's a link there. It will be uploaded to the KTV YouTube. So I encourage people to sit down and watch it, and you know what, you may even, if possible, watch it with your families, and I think it'll do good to I guess maybe put some emotion behind what's going on, because you'll see she gets emotional at times, which I think is good, because her heart is really in what she's doing, and she makes that very clear. And it also helps, answer many of the questions that maybe some of the youth may be having, some of the elders may be having, and for anybody in between, for that matter. So I think it's definitely worth watching. There's one point in there that I wanna clarify. When Dr. Jones mentioned about moving the date back for areas of isolation to March 6th, she was referring strictly to people who are working directly with the most vulnerable people in the health field, mainly talking about Kahnawake Memorial Hospital Center, and Elders Lodge and ILC, which are working with those people in the population. So if you're not working there, you are not impacted by that change of date. This is a measure in which, in discussion, Dr. Jones felt, in light of some of the recent concerns in the community, to put an extra layer of protection, an extra layer of security for the community. It was a measure she felt was important to back up that date by 6 days, to reassure the people in the community that anybody who is working in the healthcare field with Kahnawake Hospital, ILC, and Elders Lodge are clear. And this is not something that's being followed by the province or anywhere else in the world, for that matter. This is a Kahnawake decision that we felt, again, is in the best interest of everybody involved. So if you weren't part of that group, and then you were not impacted by the change of date. With that said, I'll just like to emphasize the fact that no, we are certainly in this for the long haul. We're continuing monitoring the national, international progress of what's happening around the world. We're seeing some positive results in some parts of the world, but we are nowhere close to the end of it in this part. So let's take it day by day, and we'll see where we are tomorrow. And Dr. Jones mentioned it, what decisions we made today, decisions we made last week. We can't keep looking back because the virus doesn't care to a large extent, and the impacts keep changing. The virus and information keeps changing, so we have to keep adjusting our decisions and the way we're moving forward. With that said, I'll turn it over to Chief Harry Rice to give a few words as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Lloyd. Kahnawake, Harry Rice, Yajats. On Monday morning, Lloyd and a team came into council to give a briefing on the current situation that we're in. And we passed the resolution. We signed an MCAD, giving the task force team the ability to make measures and to take actions on behalf of Kahnawake, the health and safety of Kahnawake. I want to let everybody know that council is still in, people are still working, but we have moved to essential service people only. The staff is thinned out. Chiefs are still working via home, telephone, or email. You can reach them at any one of those outlets. What else? Excuse me. A list of, I've been, first of all, I should have started with this, sorry. I've been appointed by the Chiefs table to be the spokesperson for MCK on the task force. I'm honored to have been chosen to be the spokesperson, and with that, I will do whatever I have to do to work hand in hand with the task force. A list of people that are going to be on the task force will be on Kahnawake 911 shortly. It is mainly all the executive directors of each department that's on it. For instance, the peacekeepers is Dwayne Zachary. Tomorrow, Grand Chief Joe Norton will be on the radio to say a few words about the current situation in Kahnawake and what's going on. And also, he'll be followed by Rhonda and Ross. For myself, personally, this is a very dire situation. There's no need to panic, but I think we have to take care of each other, especially our elders. Call your mom, call your grandma, check up on them daily, and please, Kahnawake, abide by the resolutions that were sent out. Respect the 6-foot range when you're talking to your friends, and please wash your hands. Nyawako.
Harry, and well said. So with that, today, as we said, our briefing would be a little bit shorter. Today's press conference was very, very emotional, and I think very effective. And as Lloyd Phillips said earlier, if you have a chance, watch it. If you didn't see it, watch it. Go to all of the usual sites. I'll give you those in a moment. But try and watch the whole thing. Get your family together. It really puts it all into perspective. So there you go. Just want to mention, thanks to our local media. If you look today, we have Yuriwaze. Half the paper is basically information on that. We've been doing our best to make sure everyone has the information. K1037 has been great. They have been running these press briefings every day, and they'll continue to do so. And of course, they've had members of the COVID-19 task force on the radio in the morning, just about every day as well. For more information, for those who have been who don't have the internet, or don't often get to read the paper, or for whatever reason, and actually some people don't have a radio anymore, you can, if you have Paul's Cable, go to the community channel. That's at channel 300, and KTV is still on the air, and we are rerunning all of the interviews and these press briefings at 7 a.m., 12 noon, 5 p.m., and again at 11 p.m. So that's at channel 300 on Paul's Cable. Of course, Facebook, you look for Kahnawake 911. Also, the MCK YouTube channel has all of this. And don't forget COVID-19 KMHC.ca. They actually have the entire press conference from this morning on that site. So with that, once again, as Harry said, wash your hands every chance you get. Take care of each other, and take care. We'll see you tomorrow, and best of luck, everyone. Yao goa.